welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my very last ever Accutane update. I am officially completely 100% done with Accutane. I've actually stopped taking Accutane for about a week now. I'm done. I didn't quit. I survived it. My entire 6-month treatment is finished. And today's video is going to be the update. So you guys pretty much know how this goes. Every single month I update you guys on my skin, what it looks like, and then we talk about all the symptoms that I've been suffering for the month, because every single month they kind of are a little bit different. And just so you guys know, out of every single update that I have come out with for you guys, the last month, the 6th month, was the absolute hardest, and we are going to get into that halfway through the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the results, how my skin is looking, and you guys can see that I am 100% makeup free. The only thing that I have on my lips right now is a little bit of chapstick because my lips are still really dry. I read online that it could take up to 6 weeks before my lips get the moisture back after stopping Accutane, and that's like one of the symptoms that I can't wait to disappear. You guys know that I sound like a broken record complaining about the dry lips. Also, I know in my last video that I said that I was not experiencing any hair loss, which I'm still not, and that my nails are not breaking, because those are two symptoms that a lot of people do get. And seriously, you guys, during the entire 5 months before that, none of my nails broke at all, and I have one broken nail now. So it looks a little bit weird. Just wanted to point that out right in the beginning. So let's go right ahead and start talking about the skin. This is obviously the finished results, I guess, after the entire treatment plan, and I am over the moon, you guys. It has been 4 months since I've had even one pimple on my face. So that means that I have not had one breakout since the 2nd month on Accutane. Every single morning I wake up and I look at my skin in the mirror, and I just can't believe how flawless and beautiful and airbrushed my skin looks every single morning. I never in my wildest dreams thought my skin was gonna be this clear. I'm just blown away. The skin feels very healthy and smooth to the touch. I also have virtually no pores or blackheads. No, I said that wrong. Hold on, rewind. I virtually have no blackheads anymore. So all of those little spots that I used to have on my nose and on the skin around my nose completely disappeared. All of my pores are completely clean. I do still have pores. Obviously, I'm a human. We all have pores. But the medication really did make them shrink. So they're tiny. I used to feel like I always had to apply a primer before my makeup because my pores used to be huge, but they really did shrink on the medication. And I know that's a question that you guys ask me a lot. Does it also treat whiteheads, blackheads, and big pores? And in my experience, yes. So just to reiterate, I am completely over the moon with my results. This is what my skin looks like now, and I'm really hoping and praying and have my fingers crossed that it's going to stay like this for a really long time to come. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not expecting to ever get another pimple in my life, because I know that's, you know, a miracle, but I just feel extremely blessed coming from somebody that had really bad skin, and every time that I went out in the public, I felt like I saw people's eyes traveling around my face rather than giving me eye contact, and that was one of the hardest things to put up with. And I know people do it without even realizing, but to not have to worry about that anymore, I have so much more confidence. And again, I'm just really happy at my final 6-month results. Okay, so 2 things that I am left with after the 6-month treatment, and that is really dark circles, under circles. A lot of you guys said, girl, you don't have dark circles. I don't know what you're talking about. In my last update, I have a really huge ring light and studio lighting all around me, you guys. I'm telling you, it's washed out. You could probably kind of make them out, but not really. Trust me, it's really dark, and I talked to my doctor about it, and he agreed with me. Yes, you do have really dark circles, and it's kind of like a side effect of the medication, one of the ones that can be long-term. It's due to the dehydration on the medication, and it's something that takes a really long time to clear up even after you're done. So he did prescribe me a prescription, and it's called hydroquinone 4%, and basically I just apply this right before I apply my normal under eye moisturizer. You're supposed to use it morning and night. I only use it at night because from what I read online, it's a very strong prescription, and I just feel like my skin is very thin right now, so I only use it at night, and I actually use it every other night. It's actually described as a skin bleaching agent, so it's really supposed to help to lighten that area, and especially like right here, the inner corners of my eyes, it's really dark. So I will let you guys know my experience with this. And then what is typical after a lot of people finish Accutane, your doctor will prescribe you Retin-A, which is, I guess, something that's supposed to help with the scarring and the hyperpigmentation that is left behind. You guys know in my last update that I did say my doctor told me if I really 100% wanted to get rid of any of the scarring, you can see it a little bit more on this side. If I wanted to get rid of that and also the redness that I'm kind of left with, he did recommend me to have a micro peel laser and a Fraxel laser, which are both done at the same time. It's $1,500 and I have to wait about 6 months after Accutane before I can even get it. To be honest with you guys, I'm on the fence about it. I kind of do want it because I feel like it will be like icing and cherry on top after this huge life-altering 6 months that I went through. I kind of feel like I want to treat myself to really have my skin look extra special, but I'm not 100% sure yet. It's a lot of money and I don't know if it's going to be really that dramatic because some people might need more than one treatment. So in the meantime, yeah, I have my dark circles and my hyperpigmentation. I have these 2 prescriptions to kind of help me deal with it, and other than that, I cannot complain. Honestly, you guys know I can't say it enough times. I feel so blessed to have the skin that the medicine has given me now, so really I sound stupid complaining about anything. Now on to the juicy part, and we are going to talk about the side effects this month. I'm going to let you guys know that the 6th month again was the roughest month. The first month on Accutane was really hard, and I feel like this last month was double as hard as that first month. Some of the main reasons for that is the muscle pain was so intense. I don't know, I feel like my body was just really getting fed up with the last month, and my entire body was in so much pain, specifically my neck. Anytime that I would look to the left or the right, like I would feel my bones like kind of grinding against each other. My entire spine, my entire back, the muscles, they just feel so sore. Very hard to get out of bed, very hard to get motivated, and a huge lack of energy. I guess all of that ties in because then my depression and anxiety during the last month was at an all-time high. I do plan, because a lot of you guys have been requesting and asking if I can come out with a video on my own personal story with depression and anxiety and how I deal with it, but it is shown on the medication and the little symptoms online and actually on the package that this medication can cause depression and anxiety even in people that have never experienced that. So I already had a little bit of that I had dealt with, you know, for a long time in my life, but the medicine just made it so much harder the last month. And this is something that the first month and a half I did deal with, and then it kind of went away, and then the last month it came back really bad. So I just felt overall very depressed, like very sad. I wanted to cry about anything. I was very sensitive and emotional about anything and everything, and then also my anxiety levels went up where I just felt very like nervous and preoccupied, and kind of like my mind would just wind and go too much, and I would think about my future, and I would think about my job, and I would think about my security, and like my mind, I just could not get a hold of it to calm myself down. And it's a feeling that I haven't, like a panicky kind of feeling that I haven't experienced in a pretty long time. And to be honest with you guys, I feel like if the medicine was like this the entire time, I would not have been able to do it. The physical pain and the mental shit that it put me through the last month, I really feel like I would have been like, okay, I can't do it, because the last month was so hard for me. I feel like I was holding on by a string. I kept telling myself, Lee, it's the last month. You can do this. You did 5 already. It's the very last month. You've come so far. And I did get through it, but it was hell. Other than that, the very last month, I did have a lot of itching throughout my entire body. You guys know that I let you guys know during these updates that my face never really got dry or scaly, itchy, flaky, but my body really did. And the last month again was really difficult. I was scratching a lot, and I guess throughout the night I would scratch a lot and not even realize it. And I would wake up in the morning with tons of little scratches, especially on the back of my arms and on the top of my back. I don't know what it is, but I would scratch a lot. You guys know that I have very long nails, so that's not really good. And I would wake up with all these little tiny nicks, and all day long I'd be scratching. I used so many different types of lotions, but yeah. I also had a lot of that red flushing to my skin, and that's something that I've never dealt with ever. I always had acne and pimples and scars, but never had like a red skin tone. But my skin just flushed very red, and the doctor did say, yes, it is a side effect, because I asked him about everything. Like, I go in there with a notepad and I asked my doctor anything and everything. He did say that it could be a side effect of the medicine. It's something that could be long-term, or it could go away with time. I did a tag video with my friend Amanda. I forgot the name of the tag. I think it was my first time tag or something like that. And my face and my neck and my chest were really flush red during that video. You couldn't really see the face because I had makeup on, but a lot of you guys noticed the redness to my chest and my neck. And I don't know, I never had that problem before, and it was really obvious and noticeable. I did pick up some anti-redness moisturizers and face washes from Clinique. I'm still testing them out. And also my entire skincare routine is changing, but I definitely want to wait and try it at least 2-3 months before I'm 100% sure. If you guys want to know what my skincare routine while on Accutane was, I'm going to post that down below. But now that I'm post Accutane, I'm going to have an entire new one. And yeah, guys, I have been off Accutane for entirely 1 week right now. I believe from what I read online, the medication takes 1 month to leave your system, but 3 months to kind of get rid of all of the symptoms and really have your body regulated. And I do want to say, just to wrap up this entire series here, since this is going to be the last one, that I am just really proud of myself that I stuck it out. It absolutely was not something that was easy to do. It was very life altering while I was on it. Like, it did affect my life, but then in the end, it's a life altering medication because this problem of acne hopefully is solved for good. I know 15% of people do have to do a second round, but since I was on such an aggressive, strong dose, my doctor says that he does not think I will be one of those unlucky people that have to do a second round. But honestly, you guys, if I had to, if it came back to the degree that it was before Accutane, I would do it again. But I did stick it out, and we stuck it out. So many of you guys have reached out to me and told me that these videos really give you hope. A lot of you started Accutane because of these videos, or at least consulted your doctor about it. And so many of you guys just show your appreciation and your support for these videos, and it is something that has touched me so much. Honestly, you guys, the way that you guys communicate in the comments for all of these videos is just amazing. You are all there for one another, and you answer each other's questions, and you're there to support one another. And I'm really sorry that I'm not able to answer back, because so many of you guys write to me on email, on Instagram, on Facebook, on comments, on YouTube message, and they kind of just flood my inbox, and I can't get back to every single person, which is why I try my absolute hardest to answer all of the questions that you guys are asking. Writing to me, I try to bring them up in video in hopes that you guys will get the answers that you are looking for. With that being said, right after this video, because this is something that I don't want to forget to do now that the whole Accutane series is being wrapped up, I did ask you guys in my last update to send in your questions. So right after this, I'm going to turn the camera off and then turn it right back on again, and I'm going to film a most asked Accutane Q&A. I'm not a professional, but I am a patient, and I feel like I have a good grasp on my body, the changes that I went through, my results, and a lot of you guys are asking me questions on very specific things, so I don't want this video to be super long. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that one is going to be up after this. I want to let you guys know, if you are on this medication and you are not clearing up as fast as you saw my journey, to not give up. Before I went on this medication, and even during the first month, I want to say, I watched so many people's Accutane journeys, and everyone is completely different. I know for me, the 2-month mark is really where my skin started to clear up, and I saw the improvement, and it was only uphill from there. But there are so many other people that kind of have to wait until the 3rd, 4th, and even 5th month mark. My doctor told me that a lot of people, and the majority of people, actually see clearage during the 5th and 6th month. So definitely do not get discouraged. I'm so proud of you guys, the ones that have been reaching out to me telling me that you're on this journey now, that you mustered up enough strength to ask your doctor about it, and that you're so excited, and I'm so excited for all of you guys as well. I do have a montage of footage as well, of pictures and videos that I took every single month, and I think that's a video I'm also going to come out with, so you guys can see my journey in video and pictures for the entire 6 months. I think it would be cool to put it all in one video. So if this is the first Accutane update that you've seen of mine, I did document every single month, and also pre-Accutane, so I will be inserting the entire playlist down below. Thank you guys all so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this journey, and I've honestly learned so much about myself and about the amazing people and supporters all around me throughout this journey. So I really do hope that you guys have benefited as much as I have. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.